Good morning. My name is Travis Creighton. This morning, I will be analyzing this class using what I've learned this week on demographics and psychographics. So my first main point would be demographics, which is your age, gender, education level, socioeconomic background, and it can be difficult. This will be an online class. I don't really know any of you guys. But there are some things I think I could assume, which could be wrong, but safe assumptions. So for instance, your age. This is COM 110. It's like a first level class. So maybe a lot of you guys are young. You're 18, you're 19, because it's your first year in college. But then again, this is also a accelerated class, 5-week online. So those tend to be more for maybe higher age students who already have careers or full-time jobs, have families. It's difficult for us, because I'm one of them, difficult for us to go back to school full-time in an on-campus setting. So that can make our ages anything. I know last semester I had a few students that were 50 years old. So it just depends. I'm 30. So yeah. Now your gender. Only way can tell your gender would be through your online bio, your name. Maybe I could Facebook you if I was that interested. And that's not always safe to assume anyways, based off your name. That wouldn't be a safe way to assume your gender, but those are some ways maybe I could figure it out. Now our education level, it's a 110 class. Maybe we're all freshmen. I'm actually a sophomore, but maybe we're all freshmen and sophomore, just because it's an entry-level class. Now that's also, I know that not to be true for sure, because once again, last semester I was taking statistics, and there was a lot of students in there that chose to save that class for their last semester, because maybe they thought it's gonna be difficult to pass, and they were just saving it to the end. I think a lot of them are nursing students, but anyways, that's what I had to go off of. Now our socioeconomic backgrounds. I thought about this one pretty hard of trying to analyze you guys, I guess, and what I don't have to go off of. And the only thing I could think of would be like, this is a private school. So private schools have higher price tags on the tuitions compared to usually the local schools around it. So one could assume that we're all rich, which I'm not rich. I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't rich or have rich families, which, I find not to be the case. I have military paying for my education, but I think a lot of students just choose to take the hit on the higher price tag because they know they're going to get a better education out of it, which is worth it in the long run, in my opinion. Now into the second main point, which would be your psychographics, our values, our beliefs. For you guys, being an online class is difficult, but it's a Catholic institution. So I would think that maybe most of us are Catholic or have a religious background. And that's why we chose University of Mary. And that may not even be close to why you chose University of Mary. Maybe you just chose it because of the higher education, better education. But that's what I could figure out, that's what I had to go off of, I guess, being an online class. Now, if we were on campus, all this stuff I think would be a lot easier to analyze, because where I'm around you guys, I can, pick up on verbal cues. I can hear your conversations, have conversations with you, figure all this out before I were to give a speech. Being an online class, that's pretty difficult to do. So I just had to go with the safe assumptions, in my opinion. That's what I believe. But in conclusion, I just think that knowing your audience's demographics and their psychographics is pretty important, because you don't want to offend anybody, you don't want to alienate anybody in your audience. You want them to be engaged and be entertained by your speech. So thank you, and have a great day.